Good morning, Michael Taylor from Specific Property and Fisherman's Bend Realty, and today we're going to talk about bathrooms, which is something that everybody uses in every type of property at the end of the day. Some of the things that we talk about today will be more focused around apartment living and what we're seeing in apartments and our tips around that. Other things will be just general for all types of property, whether it's a house and land package, whether it's a townhouse, or whether it is an apartment at the end of the day. So the first things first, let's talk about size. Bathrooms come in all varying sizes these days. Some have double vanities, some have single vanities, some have a bath and a separate shower, some have a shower over a bath, some don't have a bath at all. And so what should you be looking for when you're looking for property? Well, the reality is it really depends on the size of the property that you're looking for and who the intended occupants are. For a house and land package, really, at the end of the day, you want to make sure that certainly the second bathroom or the main bathroom that's not the ensuite has, in all instances, a separate bath and a separate shower where possible. If you have a shower over a bath situation, it's typically not as well regarded in the market, and we try and avoid that where possible, because families will want to have a separate bath for the younger children and then a shower, obviously. And a shower over a bath situation is really not ideal. The other thing that we want to talk about is that bathrooms, where possible, and really in all instances where we try and look for things for our clients, should have an external window for ventilation. Many properties these days come to the market with an internal bathroom with no ventilation and just an exhaust fan. And sometimes you can't avoid that, especially in apartments. But when we're talking about townhouses and when we're talking about house and land packages, there's really no excuse why you can't find a property that has an external window. And look, it might take you longer and you might have to exclude some properties, but we always focus on getting some external window. And that's for a number of reasons. Obviously, ventilation is much better. There's less chance of mold or mildew build up in those properties. And that's really important for the longevity of any property at the end of the day. And the last thing that I want to talk about really applies to apartments more so than townhouses and house and land packages, but that's the actual placement of the bathrooms in the floor plan, and predominantly around 2 and 3 bedroom apartments. But we see many properties that are designed that have the 2 bedrooms fairly close to each other. The main obviously has an ensuite, which is fine, there's no issue with that. But the second bathroom or the main bathroom is located on the other side of the property. So the second occupant or the person in the second bedroom actually has to walk from one side of the apartment, typically through a living area, into the bathroom, which is on the other side of the property. And that's really not ideal, especially if you have, for example, a situation where you've got shared tenancy, or there's 2 people that are sharing a property and you've got one person who's entertaining in the living area. There's generally only one living space. And you've got the other person who's in their bedroom and has to walk through the entertaining area to get to use the facilities of the bathroom. Really not ideal in most circumstances. We try and avoid that in all likelihood. So I hope you found that useful. We really are very focused on floor plan design and what's important. And if you've got any questions, by all means put them in the comments below, or you can contact me either by phone or email, but very happy to talk to you. Great to speak with you all again today, and we'll do this again soon.